Hey everybody, Tracy Brown here, your somatic nutrition therapist and intuitive eating and body image specialist. Well, I sometimes show up on these videos when I do them live. It is really just literally what's coming up in me and my system right now and what I'm seeing and feeling from others, and it's just, I'm just going to put it out there. It grieves me a lot when I'm in the presence of all the pain that diet culture has caused, all the pain that you may have inherited from your own lineage around bodies not being acceptable enough, or feeling like they're worthy to inhabit, or it feels not comfortable enough to want to inhabit. And though this isn't going to be a super sad video, there's just a level of, it's really important for you all to know that there are people out there that when we can feel or see or we know that you feel like you want to give up, like, I can't possibly be in this size of body. No matter what size we're talking about, for those of you who are in smaller bodies and you're scared to gain weight, remember that the less you weigh, away from what your natural weight is, the fatter you're going to feel, and the more paranoid you're going to get and feel around weight gain. That's just part of like what survival physiology does, wrapped up with our own wounds around unworthiness, wrapped up in crazy diet culture mentality stuff. It's just there, and your job is, and my job is to encourage you, and your job is to push back against that, because there's no way you're going to be free if you don't. And just something I want to remind you of is that if you're feeling like, I just can't do this today, it's okay. And nobody's going to blame you or judge you or feel like, no matter how much time has it been since you learned about intuitive eating, or since you decided, like, I can't do it my way anymore, and I'm going to go, move in recovery and be on the path and learn some stuff and work with people and get support, is that, once you start gaining weight or your body changes, whether you're 20 or you're 60, you're going to feel physiologically uncomfortable, and you're going to be pushed to your edges of what you feel like how much you feel like you can tolerate. And because of our conditioning, it's going to be, I just can't be in this body. It's too big. It's too much. I can't take it. And what I want you to be thinking of is that you're so close now. So don't stop. That's the issue. Is like you're getting to a place where, like, there's some good stuff going to come up. It's painful, yes. Most of us need support, yes. So it doesn't matter how much you weigh, how little you weigh, your circumstances. There is support out there. Sometimes it's not always easy to find. I try to make myself findable and accessible for that very reason, with all these free videos. Lots of other people do the same thing. And it just grieves me to see when people say, yeah, I'm done. But the truth is, I don't think that you can ever go back, because you're on the path of truth now, which is, there's no inherently wrong body, bad body to have. There's just the condition that makes us feel that way. And since we learn this stuff, we can unlearn it. Sometimes we just need to slow down, take a breath, get in the shower and cry and bawl our eyes out, go outside and scream into nature, get a colored pencil and scratch a hole through a piece of paper, lay on the floor, whatever you need to do. And of course, to reach out. So I just want to put that out there to y'all today, that if you feel like you need to eat more food, you need to eat more food. If you're feeling like that, if this is how it's going to feel if I do this level of recovery, won't I feel worse? And the answer is no. You're actually unwinding some really, really old ancient stuff that we got to keep going with. That doesn't mean you're going to feel this bad forever. It just means right now you're feeling these feelings, these sensations, and that old neural pathway that says knock, knock, knock. Oh, you're feeling uncomfortable. You're feeling not safe. We're going to go back and restrict, or we're going to go back and numb out now. With eating or not eating or over-exercising or whatever it is we used to do. So this is a time to actually have a scream, have a cry, reach out, and keep going, because now you're on the path of truth. If you're actually feeling something besides and knowing something besides counting calories and restricting, or how can you get away from people and eat in secret, that's not actually your truth anymore. That's something different. It's this, is to watch these videos and like, I want to go backwards, and I want to, not that you want to go backwards, but I don't want to do this. I want to go back to dieting. That sounds really great. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's talking about it. I'm just going to be normal like everybody else. But the truth is that I don't think you can go back, or you can go back, but not very long, because you can't unknow what you know, is that your body's not broken. Even if you feel like crap and you feel sick, you're not broken. It's just that your body needs a different kind of attention right now, not the calorie counting, eating, searching for the next authority to teach you how to eat right or to do something different with your fitness. Is that we actually need more care and attention on ourselves, and not in a selfish, like nobody else matters kind of way, but in a, can I slow down for 5 more seconds today and pay attention to pay attention to both the good and what's painful, because sometimes we overlook the good. We do that a lot, actually, and a lot of my clients and myself. I have to remind myself, what is one good thing today? Most of my sessions, I start off with that, like, what's one good thing? Hi, Katerina, good to see you. So, what is one good thing that's happening right now? Even in the midst of this pain of like, I don't want to do this, I can't stand being in this body, or I'm too scared to move forward. That truthfulness has allowed some of these good things to be more present to you and to be more available. And your life must be expanding. Maybe your body's changing, maybe it's not. But you being more in truth and a little bit more free means that your life will be expanding. And if that's what's scaring you, that's what we need to slow down and get clear about, and what makes you think that you don't have the support or resource or capacity to have that, keep that, or sustain that. And if you don't have the support, reach out. You got here. I'll put a link below with some ways you can get in contact with me if you want to, or you can leave messages here on YouTube, or if I publish this on Facebook, then there too. So, all right, well, thank you so much. I don't want you to hold you up too long, but just a little message of like, it does hurt me. Not like, oh my gosh, I can't function my day, but I feel that grief, and people do really care about that. So, but we're also not going to agree with that disordered part that's talking out loud right now, because I know that language of my body's too much means I'm feeling too much. This feels like too much. Maybe it's not okay, and I don't know what to do. Or I'm afraid if I do what I need to do, something else will happen that I'm not ready for. I mean, the language, the metaphor of it goes on and on. So, something to think about. All right, well, thank you so much for coming and watching this live. And if you catch the replay, please let me know it's a replay. And I'm happy to answer your questions. Thanks so much, and take care. Bye.